What's good, everyone? It's me, Joe. I'm back with another Star Wars video. Now, if you don't already know, I am President ReyLo, newly appointed. Thank you, everyone. And also, I'm one half of Sith Temple. If you don't know what the Sith Temple is, at some point there's going to be something that's going to lead you over to the second best channel on YouTube, Cybernerds channel. I'm also, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Now, obviously, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn your notifications on so you get notified every time I drop a video. You need it. Like, you actually need it. It's important for you, for your whole life. You need it. Now, firstly, I've got to do like a big thank you to everyone on Twitter. Like, since the last video, everyone's been jumping on Twitter. Guys, if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter at JiCanWin. I got sent in a whole bunch of recommendations for comic books and stuff to read, and I feel like I've read them all. Every recommendation sent, I feel like I read all of those. So I need more. So go to Twitter at JiCanWin. Joe, read this, blah, 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 you get me? So, do that whole thing, and then the next video, I'll be like, yo, I've read all of that too. There's some stuff that I actually want to talk about, but I feel like I'm gonna have to do its own separate video. If you want that, jump in the comment section below and let me know, because I really, really, really want to talk about the rise of Kylo Ren, the comic book series. But, in the words of the famous Discount Yoda, that's a story for another time. Alright, so today we've got questions as usual, and the first question was, do you know what's mad, yeah? These first questions always seem to be quite just big, the big questions, you know what I'm saying? And this question was, Joe, if I've never watched Star Wars, what order should I watch Star Wars in? And I was like, this is a question that plagues me all of the time. But I sat down and I put together an order that I think best gives you the best Star Wars for me personally. If you don't agree, I would like you go to the comments and put your list. No, Joe, this is how you watch Star Wars, like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, basically, if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, you're probably like me and you just watch Star Wars randomly. It doesn't matter. You just wake up on a Wednesday and you're like, I'm watching Revenge today, or I'm watching Return today. Do you know what I'm saying? But for those who are not into Star Wars, or you look at Star Wars and you're like, no, there's too many movies, I can't get into it, it's too late, and I'm not really into the sci-fi thing. Listen, I've got a solution. This is how you watch Star Wars. The first Star Wars thing you ever watched, Rogue One. Everyone's like, Joe, Rogue One first. Yes, Rogue One first. Now look, Rogue One is such a modern movie that people who don't like Star Wars or don't know about Star Wars can watch it and be like, raw, I'm into this. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, it's a sci-fi movie, but I feel like it sugarcoats all of some really Star Warsy things that are too much for people who just already aren't into Star Wars, innit? So you watch Rogue One first, and that ends right when the next movie I'm gonna suggest starts. So A New Hope. So you go Rogue One straight into A New Hope. That gives you brand new Star Wars transitioning to old Star Wars, but they're joint so perfectly. Anyone's gonna get it. No one's gonna want to leave the end of that. So you know the end where the ship goes off, Vader's chasing them, and then it starts with Leia on the ship in A New Hope. Cliffhanger, problem solved. Do you know what I'm saying? That is just, it makes sense. Alright, now obviously after you watch A New Hope, I'm just gonna say you just keep rolling with it. Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go Rogue One, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. This is a banging movie, and also it ends on a cliffhanger. Now the thing about this cliffhanger is, whether you've watched Star Wars or not, you already know it. Everyone already knows.
I am your father.
So we don't even have to worry about this whole thing, yeah? Don't have to worry about that. Dude. Now from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in time. We're going back in time, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna run that thing back all the way to Star Wars Episode 1. I know I can hear it, someone screaming, prequels? Shut up! Hey! We like the prequels. Now this part is super easy for you. Watch Episode 1, then you watch Episode 2, then watch Revenge of the Sith, which is Episode 3. That's just easy. Just watch all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people out there, they don't like the prequels, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It's Star Wars. And to be honest, it's good. And I'm not going to lie. Revenge of the Sith is actually my favorite Star Wars movie of all. Yes, Revenge of the Sith. Listen, and even if you don't love Revenge of the Sith, come on. Listen, I don't even know. Is there a better scene in Star Wars than Anakin, you're my brother.
You are my brother, Anakin.
I hate you. Like, was this? Come on.
I hate you.
Tell me a better scene than that. I just don't know one. Alright, so look, now you've watched Revenge of the Sith. You've got like the startings of Luke's story, then you've got the whole Anakin story, and then you go boom, Return of the Jedi that links, boom, prequel and original trilogy together. Do you know what I'm saying? And do you know what? Yeah, this is, I didn't want to add it in because it's not one of the movies, but this, after watching Return of the Jedi, is a good time to watch the Mandalorian series. So if you've got Disney Plus, you just throw in the Mandalorian series right there, boom. If you don't, then don't watch it. And then you go to episode 7, 8, and 9, what I have now dubbed the ReyLo Trilogy. Do you get what I'm saying? So you do that. That's what we will, from now on, not refer it to the sequel trilogy, it's the ReyLo Trilogy. Yeah, we'll watch that. Now someone's gonna be like, Joe, you missed out some Star Wars. You're like, bro, Joe, you missed. Where's the Solo movie? No one needs to see that. No one, like, it's in my mind, it's like the Christmas special that we will never talk about ever again. But like, just no. All right, question number 2. Moving over to animated stuff. Like, what is my favorite moment from Star Wars Rebels? Now, this was hard, you know, because I'm like, do you know what? I'm actually thankful that this wasn't what's your favorite scene from Clone Wars? Because I was like, bro, them 7 seasons are mad. Like, not that the 4 seasons of Rebels ain't mad, but it's just a smaller section to pick from. But like, for me, it was really tough to pick. There's so many, and I feel like I'm cheating out so many moments. So I don't know. Maybe I should just do what I did in the top 10 and just have like 7. But I haven't thought this through. But anyway, look, alright, let me tell you some of these scenes. Okay, one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars Rebels has to be Kanan Jarrus versus Grand Inquisitor. Bro.
Because I have nothing left to fear.
This is just everything about this scene is great. Kanan, I feel like it's Kanan coming into him being like an actual Jedi. I don't want to say Jedi Master, but an actual Jedi who trains an apprentice. I feel like that is his coming of Jedi-ness in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that I don't love Jedis, but Kanan, come on, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. And it's Kanan, the blind Jedi. He's just a gangster. He's just a gangster. He thinks Ezra's dead. He goes all crazy. 2 lightsabers. Yeah, it's a whole scene. And even the Grand Inquisitor in that moment is super legit too. So like, I just love that whole thing. Like, everything that is the culmination of the first season of Rebels, and I feel like it's got a perfect season finale. So there's that scene there. Yeah, I love it all. Now, obviously, this one I feel like it's cheating a little bit because there's so many scenes in Rebels with like that are good with the crew of the Ghost that I was like, right, if I'm picking a scene that doesn't really involve any of them, and it's, come on, but you already know what I'm gonna say. Twilight of the Apprentice, Ahsoka vs Vader. Like, I would feel like I would be cheating myself if I didn't bring this in, but come on. She cracks the mask, he looks up, you hear Anakin's voice dubbed over Vader's voice. Do you see that? Because they're 2 separate people! The voices, it's so much goodness! I don't know how they do this. Filoni, bro, thank you. Alright, now look, let's talk about other scenes. Alright, so look, I know I was supposed to pick one, I'm on my 3rd one already, but Sabine fighting Kanan. Like, that whole episode where she finds the Darksaber, Kanan's like, listen, I'm gonna teach you. And that she just learns, and we just learned so much about Sabine and how gangster she is. And that, obviously she's got dramas at home with her family. Who doesn't? Everyone's got family dramas. That's life, that's family, that's Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, she's just a legit character, and she's got the Darksaber. And then it just, in my mind, I'm just like, yo, Mandalorians with lightsabers? Like, like, we're watching the Mandalorian show right now, yeah? Well, we're waiting for season 2, you get me? But imagine, like, look how gangster he is. And then you give him a light, you put a lightsaber near him. It's over. But yeah, look, jump in the comment section below and let me know your favorite Rebels moments. Just your favorite moments. I feel like I left out so much stuff. The world between worlds, every time Zeb knocks 2 stormtroopers' heads together, like, bro. Anytime Hera does some like gangster stuff in a starfighter, like, there's too many. There's too much. I gotta stop. But yeah, you leave yours, comments below. Do that. Alright, listen, do you know what, yeah? Why so many questions on greatest moments? So the next question is, what are some of my greatest moments from the sequel trilogy? It's not the sequel, the ReyLo Trilogy. This is what it's called, the ReyLo Trilogy. Alright, cool. But now look, this is what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm gonna try and stay away from ReyLo moments. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in the last video, like we picked a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try and say no ReyLo moments for the best sequel ReyLo Trilogy moments. Alright, let me think about this. Alright, episode 7. Finn, Rey, BB-8, Millennium Falcon, Star Destroyer. Bro, listen, bro, everyone. Bro, non-gender specific, bro. Like, mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know what, yeah? When they jump in the Star Destroyer, the Millennium Falcon, and she's like, and Finn's, they're right, wait, first, let me run that thing back to when they're running. So they're running, and they're like, yo, we need a ship. That ship there, boom, ship gets blown up. Oh, this one, the trash. Bro, it's mad, yeah? Then they jump in, he's like, we need a pilot. She's like, I'm a pilot. Bro, boom! They take off, fam. It is crazy. They take the Millennium Falcon into a Star Destroyer, and they're just weaving, boom, 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 shooting at all these TIE fighters.
Let's go! I'm getting pretty good at this.
That whole scene is mad, and it's like, you've seen the Millennium Falcon do these things, and you know you can do these things, but it's just still amazing when you actually see them execute in such a way. And Han Solo wasn't even piloted. It's mad, then it makes you beg the question, is it Han or is it the Falcon? Alright, second one. This one's from episode 8, and now I'm having a brain freeze. I'm having a brain freeze. Episode 8, throne room, no Joe, no ReyLo. I've got two. Firstly, the opening of the movie. Poe, yo. Is Hux there? That whole conversation, like him just messing with Hux. I love everything about it. But then, a single X-Wing. One X-Wing taking out a dreadnought. I mean, I don't know if you've not watched the movie. Did you guys watch the movie? It's madness! Poe's, firstly, ultimate trolling. And you know how I feel about trolling. I enjoy light trolling. And I feel like that's what Poe is doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Then he just BB-8 help me, it's mad. It's crazy. I just actually love starfighting, and it's mad because the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is another moment also in episode 8, is the Holdo maneuver. Come on, I hate the character Holdo. I feel the character's waste, but the maneuver, I'm just gonna light speed this through the thing. No, it's mad. It is mad. The Holdo maneuver. That was gangster. Listen, now look, episode 9 is very ReyLo heavy, but there is this one moment of satisfaction, yeah? Deep satisfaction that I feel like I've been waiting for 3 movies. You know that moment General Hux gets killed? Oh, so much satisfaction. So much tantric satisfaction. Alright, yo, question number 3 and the last question. I feel like we didn't answer many questions today. It's probably because I talk way too much. But the last question was, Joe, what Han Solo, make Solo 2. Is should they make Solo 2? No. Look, and that brings us to the end of the video. Look, listen, I appreciate everyone being here and checking out another video. You know what you have to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification so you can get notified every time I drop a video. And if you haven't already, head over to Twitter, follow me there. Remember, @me, Joe, answer this next video. And look, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. May the force be with you.